stations in Avarice from being damaged by the tide. Well, we are on a station which cannot afford a shipment for the next tide. Mismanaged stations like this are a great opportunity for profits, as the managers will have to agree to suboptimal deals, allowing us to trade favorably. He is currently talking to Brantley North River, whose company produces and sells their patented Protection. Let us walk in and see how that turns out. If it does not go well, we have an opportunity to offer them the deal of our lives.
This came on like 3 minutes after I stopped recording. The tide hasn't even come in yet. So that's pretty cool, because the last time I did this, we literally just had a tide, and then we got there, and then they had another tide. Woohoo, we can see! I like being able to see. That's funny. Every time I get a notification that EagleSoft posted something, I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, man. I know it's going to take a while. It took them a year for Kingdom's End, so it's going to take a while. I'm glad they fixed the super highways before they just basically said you're going to wait for the next 7.0 expansion for any more. Probably. That's the expensive.
Entering Avarice 1.
Yeah, it's that time of year. Twice a year. I got 2 really big checks to go out. But doing it the way we do it, just one big check instead of cutting it up, that, yeah. Well, some people have to. It's pretty hard to cough up that much money in property taxes all at once.
Docking granted.
Not getting sidetracked. Not getting sidetracked.
Successfully docked.
Greetings.
Good.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Yes, I understand. You cannot afford Protection for the next cycle. But that's really not my fault, and I have to look out for my company.
Your company needs hard-working people like us to sell that Protection too. Is there any deal you'd be willing to make? Anything we could negotiate for that Protection delivery? You cannot just leave us to the tide.
There is just nothing I can do for you. Good luck with that tide, and good profits in the future.
Good luck with that tide.
Greetings. I am here to help you secure funds for your Protection payment. For a price, of course. If you have wares to sell at the minimum market price, we will buy everything.
We don't have anything for you, Vulture. Besides, selling out wouldn't cover the cost.
I see. Maybe we can try and secure your funds for future favors. We will be back.
Uh-huh. I don't get the thinking, but
Friend,
yeah.
we will have to talk to the syndicate about a loan. That is what they are all about. I know about one of their communication beacons in the area. You need to get close to establish communications. Be quick about it.
You sure betcha. All right, radioactivity is gone. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Sunrise, flower fields. Get her done.
The current terraforming project has completed.
Mm-hmm.
I have ordered construction of the required devices.
Advanced satellite.
Oh wow, we're right on top of this thing.
Greetings, fellow denizens and voyagers. This is Tidebreak, the station built into an asteroid so massive it withstands even the most vigorous of tides. It looks like our star
Oh,
is
we got
especially
15 more
shiny
minutes.
today.
Wow.
If you're not already accommodated at one of our safe havens, or on the way out of the system, we now strongly advise you to engage your travel drive and haste into
Oh crap.
safety. That's it for now. Fly safe.
Yep.
Wonderful. You found it. Let us establish communications.
Uh-huh.
Hello? Who is this?
Hello, Miss Syndicate Representative. We would like to apply for a loan. This concerns a station which cannot afford Protection for the next cycle.
I don't know who you guys are, or where you got wind of this beacon, but you had better forget about it before I get to you. This is the moment where you should engage your travel drive and start running for your lives. Go away!
But if they do not give us a loan, how are we supposed to... Quickly, come back to the station and let us talk to the manager and sort something out.
Scrap processing factory.
Oop. Grab me. Cool, cool, cool.
Successfully docked.
Hello.
Hello.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Gotta build a... Yeah, I think I'm gonna build it out in Tidebreak sector, even though it's quite a drive, instead of building it in here. I could build it in Dead End.
You are too late. There's nothing to be done now.
Okay.
This is horrible. The invisible hand ought to ensure supply. How is this supposed to be a free and competitive market if demand is not being met? We have to break the North River monopoly. We need a researcher to investigate this Protection. Do
I
you
know
happen
about
to
a
know any
researcher.
scientists?
Yeah.
There it comes in all its glory. All that's left to do is pick up the shards.
Really? Thought we had 15
Assistant,
minutes.
forgive me for butting in, but I could not help overhearing the conversation you just had with your companion. This so-called protection substance and its properties intrigue me, and I would very much like to investigate this matter further. Perhaps you can assist me in my research. All you need to do is get me a sample of this enigmatic substance, and I will begin my research immediately. I am confident that there is a possibility of synthesizing the protection once I have had a look at it here in my laboratory.
Excellent. Now, protection is exorbitantly expensive, but I suppose we will not need an entire unit to conduct your research. It might be our best course of action to approach the CEO of North River Company directly. We might be able to buy a small sample from him. If we can find him, that is. It is well known that he occasionally likes to flaunt his enormous wealth. A fellow trader just spotted him taking his most prized possession out for a pleasure cruise. I have sent you the coordinates of his last known location. Start from there.
Data vault. Empty space.
There he is.
Astrid.
Only because I have satellites everywhere. I want to get right on top of him. I don't know where that vulture comes from, but he scooped it up once on me.
Yes? What is it you want? I sure hope you have a good reason for approaching me. I am quite busy, you see. What? Just a sample? Such a small quantity won't get you far. If you want to protect yourself from the tide, can't afford more, eh? Oh well, since you seem to be new around here, I'll allow it. Once. To get you hooked. Am I not charitable? I will even
sure
cut you
about
a
that?
special deal. How about that?
You bet.
Go. I hope you leave as a satisfied customer. Oh, and by the way, don't for 1 second think that you can use this sample to engineer a competing product. It won't work. North River products are just too ingenious. Run along now. I have much more important matters to attend to.
I wonder if being obnoxious is his deliberate business strategy. No matter. It will make it all the more enjoyable when we pull the rug from under the North River Company.
Entering system. Scale plate.
You want to take it back to the headquarters yourself?
Yes, you're
Go
too
ahead.
slow. There's no way you'll be able to fly all the way down here in this lifetime.
Hello there. Ah, excellent. Pass me the protection sample so that we may begin. Thank you kindly. I have added the protection research to our agenda and listed the required secondary materials. Feel free to initiate the research at any time convenient to yourself.
I think I have it all.
Very good. I will let you know when I am done.
I like having stuff.
Entering system. Avarice.
Greetings.
Goodness. Let's go look for this anomaly some more. What? You betcha. Gotta have something to do for 10 minutes. Or is it in here? Yeah, let's just stay in here. Alright, I'm gonna pause it until the next part begins. Yeah. Or until the research is done anyway. I think we gotta go back and talk to Bozo. See you in a minute. Okay, and alright, get up. We need to teleport back to the HQ.
Hello.
Hold the fort.
Entering
Come
system.
Oh boy.
Scale plate green.
Really? Okay, that's a first for a lag spike like that. I'm not used to that on this computer. Well, I haven't had...
Ah, there you are.
Yes. Okay.
I am afraid the results of my research have turned out to be inconclusive. This so-called protection is a condensate substance unlike anything else I have ever encountered. This sample is highly unstable and incredibly potent. I am afraid that I just do not have the instruments to adequately examine it further. It certainly will not be possible to synthesize the
please
condensate
don't
with
do
any
that.
equipment we currently have at our disposal. Disappointing as it is for me to have to say, I doubt that anyone else in the network is in possession of the technology to do so either.
Yeah, somebody does.
How
Whoever
very
Brentley
odd.
hired.
North River is a remarkably small company that seems to have shot up out of nowhere roughly 11 years ago. If what you say is true, then they could not possibly have had the means to develop this themselves. And frankly, while Brantley is undoubtedly an ambitious businessman, he certainly does not strike me as the scientific type.
Oh dear. Speaking of whom, I have just received a communications request from Brantley North River. Opening comms channel.
So, how's it going? Have you cracked it yet? Of course you haven't. As if I, corporate mastermind inventor, would risk giving away my secrets.
That petty peddler only really got in contact to gloat.
Of course.
Perhaps you can use the occasion to extract some information. His ego is his weakness. Try to bait him into giving something away.
Yeah, he ain't gonna give nothing away.
Ah, it's not the equipment. It's the minds that make all the difference. You and your fish friend just cannot match my scientific acumen. Strip it all away from me, shut down my company, and through sheer dedication and wit, I would still rise to the top again. Well, of course I can be proud of my accomplishments. I built this company from the ground up. I came from nothing. Hard work and dedication. That's all it takes. And now our North River product keeps an entire system of people safe.
This is clearly not working. He is too preoccupied with praising himself to actually betray anything of substance.
Oh, come on, Bozo, quit.
I know. From what we have gathered, he is immensely proud of his ship. Just go with that. It might lead somewhere.
A race, huh? Let me think about it. All right. I don't know why you would want to challenge me, seeing as the Astrid is literally the fastest ship out there. But sure, let's go for it. And you know what? I'll go one better. You've been trying so pathetically to analyze the Protection. So if you win, I will just tell you what you want to know. But you won't. Bring your fastest ship. I am looking forward to this.
Oh,
He is right, you know, as much as it pains me to admit it. Looking at his ship's specifications, I predict a 0.0003% chance of you emerging from this race as the victor. And these odds already factor in the chance of a spontaneous, unforeseen organ failure
give
on
me
his
back
part.
my camera. That is so annoying.
Considering what is at stake here, no one would think worse of you if you were to bend the rules a little in your favor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thanks to my extensive research, you now have the capability to teleport between your own ships. If executed correctly, you will not actually have to match his speed at all.
I think I know where you are going with this, Bozo. And yes, it is indeed possible. Brantley has already transmitted the coordinates for the racetrack.
Yes, 2 ships. One in which you will initiate the race, and the other hidden away close to the finish line in which you will end it. Oh, what a deliciously devious ploy.
Although we now have a plan, you still need to keep up appearances. Do not show up in a cheap piece of junk in which you could not possibly win. You are carrying all the materials required to improve your race ship's engine.
Oh, yeah.
Now you just need to upgrade a suitable ship at a wharf of your choice. Check the briefing I sent to see how fast the ship should be able to go at a minimum.
Yeah, I'm all set. I don't know why I parked that ship down here. Okay. Get to it, and then we'll just teleport over there because it's faster. Oh, wait a minute. You don't need to dock there. I can teleport. Oh, no. Yes, you do. I got to remove your mod, too. Yep. I got to mod both ships. Or, no. Dock and wait. Yeah, you're not modded at all, right? Oh, good. Oh, we even gave you a shield. Yeah, it's Sideswipe that needs to dock. That's right. Gotta take your wonderful whirligig, which turned out pretty good, and replace it. Come on, hurry up, dock. I guess I should have done that myself. That's right, we only mod one of them. The other one, yeah. It's been a while since I've done this. Come on, I'm lagging. Son of a gun. Okay, just teleport. The lag here is killing us.
Entering system. Avarice.
It has to be external.
Hello there. Hello.
Oh, wrong button.
Make sure you install the engine mod on the ship that you intend to race with.
That is so sad. Okay. We got the same 993. Not too shabby. Oh my goodness, the comms are lagging it out again. Okay, so
Okay, good. You have
yeah.
a ship in which you can begin your race. All you have to do now is deploy an identical-looking ship close to the finish line. Oh, and there is no need for this second ship to be anything special.
Right.
Actually, the cheaper and less well-equipped the ship is, the more humiliating the loss will be for Bradley.
Uh-huh. I hope this works, because with the lag I'm experiencing, wow.
Superhighway, Avarice, 5, dead end.
I hope all this turns out, because I don't want to have to try to record it. This is bad. Oh! That terraforming project completed. Need more oxygen. Oxygen's just barely in the yellow. Okay.
The materials will be sent down as soon as possible.
Housing for 1 billion pirates. That's a lot of pirates. I mean, even the Yakis and the Split should join them down there.
Are you sure this is the ship you want to use for the race? Just remove the captain from the ship to minimize the chances of someone giving us away.
Awaiting orders.
Great. Everything is in place now.
Okay. But why does it have to lag so bad? Just in a comm message. I think I complained about this before on Rise of Dragon Raider. This is nasty bad.
You know, I have to admit, I am nervous about this.
I am never
I know Bradley
getting
only
this big
agreed to the
again.
race because he thinks there is no way you could win. But I wonder how he will react when he loses. Men
He's not
like
gonna
him
lose.
are certainly not known for losing graciously. But the opportunity is too great.
He
It
cheats
is a risk worth
spectacularly.
taking if it helps to improve life for the people of Avarice. If they were not continually continuously being shaken down in return for Protection, and could focus on actually expanding their business, perhaps the economy could be fundamentally shifted in the Riptide Raker's favor long term.
Let us hope you are right. Some say a rising tide lifts all boats. I am not too sure that this aphorism fits Avarice's particular circumstances.
Astrid. Dragon. Raider.
Hopefully it stays selected. I doubt it will, but it's something to try.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering if you would show up, actually. My scans indicate that everything seems to be in order, so we can commence the race. First one to cross the finish line wins. And that's me. It will be me.
Everyone ready?
Come on!
The race will begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
Really? Get off the screen.
Unknown object.
That cannot be right.
Quit lagging me, because I've got to fly through the finish line still.
Ah, finally! I can't believe it took you that long.
I can.
Well, actually, I can. Thanks to my far superior ship and piloting skills, you never stood a chance. The Astrid helped as well, of course. Now hand over the ship. I don't really have any use for this heap of junk, so I think I'll just scrap it. This whole farce just to prove a point. Do not mess with the North River Company.
But we went out of our way to tip the scales in our favor. Outrageous.
We cheated, and he's mad that they cheated. Jeez. Get off my screen. Come on.
Partner, I've got a feeling that you have just been hustled.
Yes, sir. We just got hustled. But it was really cool.
I'm flabbergasted as to how he could have possibly won this race. We fixed everything in our favor. Could it be? No, I did not detect any energy signatures that would indicate him using a similar teleportation technology to the one you used. An experimental new type of travel drive, perhaps? While theoretically possible, I'm skeptical that this is what happened. The acceleration, and likewise deceleration, required to reach this point in space in such a short time frame far exceeds what is currently possible. If the North River Company was in possession of technology that could enable such fast travel, they would not keep it secret.
Yes, they would.
They certainly would not allow the CEO to exclusively use it for his petty purposes. The only explanation we have not ruled out so far is the possibility of anomalies facilitating this kind of rapid movement. My measurements certainly confirm that this system is extraordinarily unstable.
But that is unlikely, right?
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's something about getting this large.
Also, from what you have told me, these anomalies are entirely unstable, with no way to manipulate their destination.
Yes, but we cannot discount the possibility further research is required. Assistant, if you can find enough anomalies in this system for me to get a handle on the general situation, I might be able to determine what is going on and identify a
If
stable
we
anomaly.
have enough time to find where
Admittedly,
that fifth one
this
is.
is a bit of a reach, but quite frankly, the well of ideas is running dry.
I wasn't even close. I got the other ones.
No. I'm afraid to say this whole experiment seems to have been an exercise in futility. None of these anomaly measurements have yielded conclusive results. Their readings are entirely chaotic. At least this experiment has allowed me to reinforce my conclusion, namely that we know next to nothing about the anomalies, and that further study is required. What is obvious, however, is that these anomalies are way too unpredictable to be used as a reliable means of transportation from one set point to another.
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry to hear that this endeavor was unsuccessful. Something just occurred to me, though. 25 years ago, just after the tide first arose and the conditions in the Avarice system worsened, a team of nomad scientists set up a small research station to study the phenomenon. These scientists were stranded here when the network cut the system off. While the vast majority of the Riptide Rakers took shelter from the tide among asteroids, the scientists pushed deeper into the system, hoping to identify the cause of the tide. I do not think they ever made the breakthrough they were looking for. All I know is that they eventually went bankrupt and left, or died by the tide, or by criminals looking to cannibalize their equipment. Remnants of their old station remain, although naturally, it is now entirely non-functional. Although their research did not ultimately amount to much, you might be able to salvage something which could point us in the right direction.
Indubitably a fine idea. We might as well, since I have run out of ideas on this particular subject.
Okay.
Superhighway Avarice 1.
Now that conversation's over. Ouch. That was some serious lag. Yeah, getting this large. Something tells me it's not just the HQ getting that large. It's got to be the sheer amount of stations I have altogether. Somehow, this world being entirely one large box, I don't think there's any way to solve the lag. Although they're not really one large box. I mean, each sector is its own box, I would think. No load screens. Although they're so quick that I don't know how they've done it. Wow. I mean, it feels like it's
entering
just one large
Avarice
box.
1.
Is this where we get jumped? I think it is. Yeah, it's where we get jumped. I hope that doesn't lag. Or we are dead duck. Because it seems like the game runs just fine in the background. Oh boy. Yeah, this storyline would be best done a lot earlier. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to play from now on, but after this character gets this achievement, that's it. I'm never going to get this large again.
Usually, it is easier to access a station like this in your spacesuit.
Yeah, can you like not lag me out? Let me do my job? I need to get pretty close to that thing so that I can get back on my ship. Killer it. Oops, we're too. Wow! What is with the hitbox on this thing? Again with the large hitbox. They're trying to get us killed. Alright.
Greetings.
Goes nothing.
Dragon. Raider.
Assistant?
Yep.
I am picking up several ship signatures heading towards you at rapid speed.
Come on.
Stop right there. It is
That didn't happen before. What the fuck?
frequenting systems which are under syndicate protection a lot recently. We don't like it when outsiders come here and shake things up too much. We won't have it. It's bad for business. Now, you can either pay us a fee to allow you to continue going on your merry way,
Okay.
or you back off entirely. And before you try to get one over on us, we will not hesitate to blast you to atoms right here, right now. What will it be?
3.
I can't be stopped that easily. That request
Kid.
Any more? No? Good. I think we survived. Although I forgot what my fire button was. Oh boy.
Those ruffians made sure they vaporized even the last remains of the station. Hold on, though. I can see something on the scanner. There seems to be some sort of black box floating amongst the rubble. See if you can access it.
Dragon. Raider.
Ah, I suck at this.
Docking granted.
Greetings.
Good.
Thankfully, the data on this black box does not seem to be damaged beyond repair.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, excellent. I managed to access the data and restore a voice recording. How exciting! I am initiating the recording now.
Log number 412. This is Dr. Doran Viv reporting from the research station Haddad. It has been 7 years since the cataclysmic initial event reshaped the Avarice system. Although I previously reported that progress on the matter of the tide phenomenon has been so slow as to be essentially imperceptible, I now believe that we have achieved a breakthrough. As established in preceding logs, we suspect that whatever instigated the tide phenomenon also weakened the surrounding fabric of space-time. Whether that cataclysmic event and the appearance of these anomalies is in some way linked to the ongoing jump gate shutdown has not yet become clear. What is evident, though, is that not all of these anomalies have the same properties. At first glance, they all appear to be unstable, and their destinations seem completely unpredictable when an anomaly is traversed. Our big breakthrough was realizing that the energy released by the tide can interact with a specific anomaly to temporarily stabilize it, which fixes the destination to reliably travel between the same two systems. This in itself is already an invaluable insight, as it suggests that, provided you apply enough energy, the properties of an anomaly can change. Unfortunately, our technology is nowhere near capable enough yet. What we found on the other side of the anomaly is so much more immediately significant. A completely unconnected system, devoid of life. In a fit of unexpected whimsy, I could not help but name said system Leap of Faith. Astonishingly, this solitary system houses an abandoned artificial structure. We were able to extract a condensate from it, which reacts violently when exposed to the tide's advancing energy. We believe that with some further research, we could utilize this material to create some shielding which would protect against the most destructive effects of the tide. While we don't yet know the nature of said alien structure, or how the stable anomaly works exactly, these findings undoubtedly have the potential to change life in this system for the better. The impact of the last tide must have destroyed some communication equipment on the station. I'm having trouble establishing contact, but repairs are currently underway. I cannot wait to share this discovery with the wider scientific community.
The recording ends here. The files indicate that this was the last log to be stored on the black box. I wonder what happened after this message was recorded. It seems that the scientists' findings never became public, since I cannot find any mention of a stable anomaly anywhere in the accessible archives.
With the syndicate showing up like this, it really does seem like someone is going to great lengths to cover their tracks, does it not? I imagine that in this environment, any kind of leg up would inevitably yield enormous profits.
Assistant, would you look at that? I went back to the data we gathered from your beacons, and to my great shame, I have to admit that it does seem like I did indeed miss something rather crucial. With one of these anomalies, the reading changed for a fraction of a nanosecond, just before the tide hit. This change was easy to miss because the beacon ceased to function immediately afterwards. With this data, I can identify exactly which anomaly is alerted by the impact. I think we are very close to solving the Protection mystery. All you need to do is pass through the anomaly shortly after the tide has hit it. That should not be too hard for a resourceful pilot and a grade A assistant. We have completed our current terraforming project.
All right, back on the king. Did I tag the right one as stable? Let's find out.
Successfully docked.
Hello there.
Okay. Oh, you have an order. No, you don't. Okay. Okay.
Unstable warp anomaly.
Oh, you're not stable-ish? Yes, you are. But for this one, we can actually target the anomaly itself. Well, let's get over there.
materials will be sent down as soon as possible.
52 minutes. Okay. We're going to get over here and park. And then I'm going to call it a video. And I'm going to check and make sure all the videos are okay-ish. At least viewable. And I didn't accidentally quit recording when I thought I paused. Otherwise, gotta scrap it all. Do this all again. So, let's go get parked. And then I'll load it up and wait for 52. Boy, you stop on a dime. I don't want to accidentally go through it. Okay, close enough. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.